Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Chanakya English. Very happy to see you once again in yet another program. So, family, father and mother, I love you. So, this is a very happy saying in English. So, we had initially a joint family, later an independent family. Over a period of time, it got isolated and people started calling NRI families. So, when these families are getting separated like this, who is mostly getting affected? Let me put the apt word affected, whether it is elderly parents or parents, children or kids. So, to get to know about this, with us, we have an eminent personality. So, he is a writer, engineering by profession, and NRI. So, with us in the show, very happy to welcome you, sir. Welcome, sir.
வணக்கம்.
So he was an NRI. Now we will start. So to start with, sir. So as I told you earlier, so many of them, especially, they are very fond of migrating to foreign countries, especially to US, Europe. So even if they are not registering an employment office, immediately they go get a passport. Then they want to go to US. That is what the status is all about. So even parents wants that actually. They gave respect. Because of that only many people are going. So in later stages, what has been affecting them, sir, especially the parents?
I will not agree that it is only the parents who are responsible for these people to go.
Okay.
Okay, it is the failure of the Indian society, the governments, the employment opportunities and stuff like that. We were basically a socialist economy, the Nehruvian socialist economy, wherein everything was controlled completely.
Okay.
Okay, and you cannot expand beyond a point and all that. However, we had a,
Sorry for the interruption, sir. Even Mr. Ramanujan was Mr. Ramanujam, Kanidhamarthi Ramanujam. He was also in abroad, no, sir. Like
no, so that is totally different. So that is during the British period,
period, yes.
right? So he did not have any opportunity to explore anything here,
Okay.
right? Nobody was able to even understand what he was doing, what he was capable of.
Okay.
But by God's grace, he was able to connect with Dr. Hardy in England, right? So then he identified his talent and genius, and he went there, and then he became
The same thing with this.
what it is.
Same thing with this generation also, no, sir?
Right. So when you don't give opportunities here, right, the talent will migrate.
Okay.
It was happening.
Okay.
But at the same time, why did the parents also encourage this? Right? That was because of the hardships that they were forced to face
Okay.
in their own careers.
Okay.
Right? Even if you score maximum marks in your professional examinations, right? When you don't stand a chance to enter the government service because of various reasons, which were, economic reasons, and they are, and the what there used to be a term for that. Now I'm not able to recall the term. Even in the US it was there, right? So with the disadvantaged sections, historically disadvantaged
Not
sections,
privileged.
right? So those people had to be given more opportunities and all that, right? So because of that, lot of opportunities for bright engineers, doctors, and other streams were not available. It was not there.
Okay.
And people were systematically excluded in the name of social justice. It was injustice.
Okay.
No country in the world would want to exclude, remove its brightest people. But we did that. And because of our huge population, this number was also more. So when I say bright, it doesn't mean that they belong to one community or caste or religion.
Okay.
It's
That's
across.
what my next question is all about.
It is across.
Okay.
It is across, right? So, he could be a Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Parsi, Anglo-Indian, right? So there are so many. So these kind of people, they got opportunities. They were well educated. And their skills were not being used here. So
So
therefore they
initially,
had to
when
go.
these parents feel very happy, sir, like when my son is in US or in
Correct.
Dubai, but over a period of time, what made them to get frustrated?
Okay, so I will not say they were frustrated then.
Okay.
They were happy then. They were happy. They did not want their children to suffer the ignominy that they had to face in the post-independent India.
Okay. That was the only reason, sir.
I will conclude, right? So, people migrated out of villages.
Okay.
There was no opportunity.
Okay.
They migrated to the cities.
Okay.
They migrated to other states. Otherwise, you cannot explain the unreasonably disproportionate population of the Tamil people in Gujarat and Bombay. Why did they go there? Right? Because they did not have an opportunity for their skills and educational qualifications in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
So they had to go
Okay.
within the country at that point in time.
Okay.
Next comes, right? So that was the inland migration. Then beyond that, when these people, when their children got educated, they began to explore outside of India.
Okay.
The world opened up. The world did not say, the Microsofts and IBMs and the other countries, they did not say that because you belonged to a particular caste, you should not join my company. They did not say that. They said, if you are talented, if you know this, right? If you can speak in English, if you can understand English, if you know these technologies, then you can come and work here. As simple as that. So the same reason why people migrated from one region to the other because of lack of opportunities.
But this type of separations or frustration among the parents, which we talk a lot, I could able to see within this last 10 years of time, sir. But we could able to see the Malayalis, where they go always outside and work, no, sir. But do their parents would have faced these hardships? What today, as a Tamilian, we are facing, the Tamilian parents which they are facing, or a particular community which we are facing?
If you look at the case of Kerala,
Yeah,
supposedly the highest literacy rate is there.
exactly.
Highest literacy rate. So people are educated.
Okay.
They have migrated. Why did they migrate?
That's what.
No opportunity. Why there was no opportunity within the state? When the state is educated,
Sir, I definitely take up that point, sir, because of a lot of people have got educated and they don't have an opportunity. That's why they will explode outside. So as Bharadiyar said, Thiraikadal Odium, Diraviyam Thedi. Everybody went outside. Obviously, it is right, sir.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, do the parents of the Malayalis would have had that same thing? But we have not.
When there is no opportunity
Not about the opportunity, sir, because now we are hearing, right. My son is not coming and seeing me.
That is now.
That is now. But which was not happened to the Malayali families.
We don't know that. We don't know that. See, now there are municipalities and corporations in Kerala
Okay.
where they have palatial bungalows
Okay.
which are unoccupied.
Okay.
The municipality says, I cannot do the upkeep of this area because I don't get any tax from these people. They have palatial bungalows but unoccupied.
Okay. Bangla is there, no person to live.
Schools are getting deserted. Schools are becoming old age homes. If you go and look on the internet, it says that schools have becoming old age homes because the children are not there to study.
Okay.
Right? So people are moving out. It's not a good sign.
Sir, but the people who are going abroad, especially from Tamil Nadu, we could able to see from different communities.
Yes.
It is not only before independence or post-independence or pre-independence. It is happening so regularly. We could able to see a lot of people, the traders, which they used to go out and they do for trading.
Correct.
And they come back.
Correct.
Even though this type of facilities was not there.
Right.
So.
Say, for example, take the case of the Chettiars.
Exactly, sir.
One of the most brilliant communities that India has ever produced.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Nobody can keep accounts like how they do.
Correct, sir.
Right?
Right, sir.
They never stayed inside.
Exactly, sir.
I mean, it doesn't mean that they had abandoned it.
Okay.
They had moved out to Singapore, Malaysia, and stuff like that, and areas like that, established huge trading posts there, Burma,
Okay.
right, and all that. And then they came back. They gave back,
They came back.
right? And you can see that, that particular skill set, right, would not, if they would have stayed only inland, they this skill set would not have been exported. And if you happen to visit Singapore, most of the establishments are owned by Chettiars,
Okay.
and they are doing such a great um, service to the society there as well. And the kind of business acumen that they have, it's astonishing, really astonishing. That is
Even
the,
I in Sri Lanka, I've been in Sri Lanka. I've seen there is a street called Sellamuthu Street, sir. Actually.
okay.
It's
So
not-
so these any business, it is like that. So, and traditionally the Tamil people who speak Tamil, they are mostly intellectual folks. They tend to study a lot, and that explains precisely why most of the Gujarati companies have accountants and finance and all that. Then those people are from Tamil Nadu.
Sir, same thing, sir. Being an intellectual society, a Tamilian society, an elderly parent, now an elderly parent, definitely they are also educated. They send their kids outside. Now they have grown up and they are earning lots of money. So this intellectual capacity over a period of time, what made them to see, because they ran for money. Now fame and everything. Now what is it is the age they are depending on somebody.
The elderly people, the elderly Tamil population in Chennai that I am part of, I am seeing them,
Okay.
is that they are alone.
Yes.
They are
I read in an article because they are also educated, you know, sir. They know what is life and everything is all about.
absolutely. But how long can you be alone?
Okay.
You need support beyond a particular age.
Yes.
You need when I mean support, it doesn't mean that I will hire support. Support from your kith and kin, your son and daughter. They have to be close by, on call. They have to attend to you. That's not happening. Yes, people
But the same
migrate.
people, if they are staying here, no, sir, they are cursing them, no. Even the kith and skin, and if they are with them, if they are not going abroad, if they are not earning, if they are with them, the same parents is criticizing them, then they don't want to be with them.
No, it is not like that. So it is like, so why did they go? So why did this kind of migration has been happening since ages? Okay. For example, after during the Great Famine of 1875 to 1877.
Yes, sir. I read in your book actually.
Yeah. So I have covered it in that book.
Books.
Vandavaril. It speaks about that. That people had to move. People in Tamil it was often called Panjam Puzhaikkirathu.
Okay.
How do you escape the famine?
Correct.
Right?
Okay.
So when there is a famine in one of the regions, the other region will support it. So there used to be separate quarters and houses made available for people who are trying to escape this kind of famines.
Okay.
That has been part of the traditional support system that we used to have earlier. So therefore people moved from one place to the other.
That happens to all communities, sir?
Of course, it happens to most of the communities. If you are going to, if that community is holding a large tracts of land, they may not move.
Okay.
Because if they move, they will lose everything.
Correct.
But that it doesn't mean that they will stick on to the large tract of land because they are owners and they will take. If it is huge, they will not move. If the land holding is less, they will have to move. You don't have an option because you have to live, right? Therefore, people had to move. Similarly, during during independence and immediately after independence, opportunities were opening up elsewhere, in Bombay, in Delhi,
Calcutta.
in Calcutta. So people moved from Tamil Nadu to all these places. Then came the second wave of the migration because their children were educated. in the modern sciences and engineering and stuff like that. So that there was a huge world of opportunity outside India. So then they began to move.
So, taking by your article, if taking by the article, people are wandering and they were been searching for people, whoever comes, definitely it was heartbreaking when I read your article. So, even if somebody of the structure of somebody sees a parent, they feel it is their son or daughter like that.
Right.
So, it was especially in a places where many people used to go. So, if the people comes here, do you think the same respect and the same attachment the elderly parents will have with them?
That's a very subjective kind of question.
Okay.
Now, what is essential? The article, the matter that I had covered in the article, the greatest abandonment in modern India, is that
தமிழ்ல ஒரு சொல்லுவாங்க, if you கூடவே இருந்த அருமை தெரியாது அப்படின்றது.
that is fine,
That's fine.
which is okay.
Okay.
But what we need is support,
Okay.
the support system. You now what we see is that these NRI children,
Okay.
right? Not NRI children,
NRI.
the NRIs, they are outsourcing support,
Okay.
outsourcing the care, elderly care for their parents to outside agencies. It leads to new employment opportunities and all that in India. That is
Different.
beside the point. But looking at it from these elderly parents' perspective, this is a completely travesty. Because at the end of the day, when the guy is 85, 90, he just sits in his empty apartment looking at an empty white wall, not knowing why he is there, not knowing what wrong he did, what sin did he commit, that there is nobody to take care of him who belongs to him, who is his own blood. Yes, he has support because they are wealthy and stuff like that, but then
There is nobody to share their feelings.
but there is no attachment.
Okay.
It is all a paid employment.
Correct.
The caretaker comes in, they do it and all that, which is fine. But then they are in their golden
So, what is
age.
their expectation, sir? What is that and that elderly people expectation?
They really don't know. I have interacted with scores of people.
Yes,
I have been doing it for a long time.
time. Yes, sir.
Initial conversation is hunky-dory, very happy and all that. My son is in Google, my son is in Microsoft.
Definitely.
This and that, he did this, he did that and all that. 10 minutes goes, then the melancholy sets in. Then they talk about what is where is your son or where is your father and that kind of stuff. And then when they know that, we are, not away, right? Then they typically slow down. And then there is a look of yearning in their eyes.
Okay.
They typically slow down and then they say, yeah, I saw my grandchild 2 years ago. I saw my son 1 year ago. But you know something? I keep seeing them every day on the iPad. They try to compensate it.
Okay.
They try to compensate. They don't want to give up on their own blood. They just realize that, okay, I am talking about my children with a third party guy.
So, it is not a ripple effect, sir. During the school days, the parents would have done the same thing to the child, no, sir?
No, the parents were responsible for making them go
That's what.
to some extent because they did not want their children to undergo the same pain and agony that they themselves have been undergoing because of the 40, 50 years of illogical socialist job opportunities based stuff. There are certain holy cows in India that you can never talk about. It is one of those.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay.
And at the same time, because of the socialist kind of an environment, the industries were not able to grow so much so that they are able to absorb all the talent available. It is not only that they were not given opportunities to work, but it is also that opportunities were less. Therefore, they had to go out for greener pastures. They take the case of the Chettiars, right? So why did they have to go out? If there would have been enough opportunities in there, they would not have to abandon, be away from their families and all that. But they did it because expanding opportunities.
That's what, sir. When we talk about expanding opportunity, many people have went abroad, especially in one of a novel of Madam Sivasankari's. No, she talks about exactly the same NRI problem, where the kids who have been brought up there, born there, brought up there, where when they come to India, so they could not able to. They could not able to attach here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they could not able to attach here, and what they feel is they are once again willing to go back to the places, original places. And when we asked when we asked about the parents why you want to come here, because they are talking about the culture, so that is why they want to come back here. But this people could not able to feel the attachment. The grandparent and the kid is facing the problem also.
Yeah, so it is, you will only be attached to what you have been exposed to.
Okay.
When the child is born in the US, for example, and it lives major part of its life in the US or in Western economies, it will only be used to what it has been exposed to and stuff like that, right? Unless there is a cultural connect, unless there is a constant interaction with India and the parent, their other relatives and stuff like that, he or she wouldn't know that. And even when they are going to come back, it is going to be a cultural shock. Right, but to a large extent, these are being mitigated by the Carnatic music festivals happening in the US, the functions which are happening in all the temples there, and all that. This cultural gap is getting addressed to some extent. But then, at the end of the day, these are two different kind of environments that we have invented. And end result is the article that I wrote,
Yes.
that these elderly parents stay at home staring at a white wall, not knowing what to do for the whole day, when they're just waiting for the America to wake up so that they can talk to their son or their grandson on an iPad or a phone.
Okay.
So they live that kind of a lonely, pathetic existence.
So
wherein every support is there, they are financially well off, it doesn't mean anything. When they are in around 85 or 90,
but
whether you have $1 million in your account, it doesn't matter.
But still, they listen to their parents' words, but they could not. Still, they are not happy, sir.
Who?
No, the kid who always listened to their parents. They went abroad. They started studying there, and they developed to the core. So till the extent they are listening to their parents only, no, sir.
Correct.
But what is now? They could not able to come back.
No, the parents who had actually coaxed the children to move out because of this opportunity, the lack of opportunities here and opportunities there, and because of the then socialist economy and stuff like that, these parents did not think about the after effects. They did not know. It was not known. Right? Nobody knew that in India, that too in Tamil Nadu, which is Mahakavi Bharatiyar says, Vedam nirainda Tamil Nadu, Kalvi chiranda Tamil Nadu, and all that. Right? So nobody thought that there would be old age homes. That the way that we are seeing, if you take up any Sunday newspaper, you will get something, some new name with 5-star facility and stuff like that. Everything is 5-star excepting the son and the
daughter.
You have everything, but you don't have anybody.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff is happening.
Sir, if they are coming back, as per your article or as per your book, if they are coming back, do you think they will have the happiness?
Happiness, again, as somebody says, is a state of mind.
Okay.
Kids. Okay, it's a state of mind. You see a very poor person without maybe a homeless kind of person, very happy, just happy with what he eats, what he gets to eat. If he doesn't get anything, he's still there. And you also have ultra high net worth individuals who are multi-millionaires, often going only to hospital. They are not healthy. They are not happy. So you need to invent reasons to be happy. That's it. You will have to think that, being with my parent is going to bring happiness to me, bring happiness to my parents. Then that is a totally different story.
Sir, do they will be happy if they come back?
Who?
The elderly parents will be happy if their son or daughter.
Absolutely, they will be happy.
So
They
they will not
know that
criticize, or they will be very happy with them, because when somebody comes and settle down,
you
they may not have
see.
job.
I am
And they may not
alone.
have job, and they have to live with the so far amount what they have earned. They may not get job
No,
at the age of 60, or so. What will be the financial condition?
after you work in the US until you are 60
Okay,
or 50,
50,
whatever,
whatever.
make your money, come back. Because you not only have your duty towards your children who are studying in the US, you also have your duty to perform to your parents who are here.
Correct.
If you are not going to come back and take care of these people, even after you are 50, even after you are 60,
Newton's
then
third
what's
law.
the, and then you have failed in your duty to your parents.
Newton's third law will come into effect.
Yeah,
Actually,
there are only two ways. Either you come here to take care of them, or you take these people with you so that they are not feeling lonely.
but Trump will not allow, no, sir. He himself is sending out people outside. Actually,
That is a temporary kind of phenomenon. Another 2.5 years or so, then maybe it'll change. So I'm not saying that they have to be there.
so
These parents they are not doing well.
they are not happy.
They are not doing well. They are lonely, and there are so many incidents. We can just go on and on.
Can I
and on.
like to share one incident which really touched the heart of yours, where the people may see, especially
How
to the
many? How many are there? How many are there? I interact with day in and day out with so many people.
Okay,
I invent an opportunity to go and speak with them.
okay,
Go to any public sector bank in Mylapore, Mandaveli, Mambalam, Annanagar, T Nagar, maybe in the afternoons around 1:30, 2:30, whatever. You will definitely see some elderly people, well educated, retired, infirm, with the walking stick, not knowing to, not understanding as to what needs to be done with an OTP which has come, which says
Yes,
that
it is.
this FD has matured. I said, how do I activate it? If the children would have been here, they would probably have been addressed already. Right? They don't have to struggle and come to this banks.
This are all small things, no, sir.
One,
One.
it is not small. It may be small for you and for me, but for the person who is 85, it's a big strain even to get up from a chair.
Yes.
He needs support for that. How does he go into an ATM and withdraw cash? Right? There are instances where the son refuses to come to India even to perform the final rites. One or two incidents are there. I am witness to that. There are so many, there could be others. While we say this, there are others who have relocated, who have come back once and for all to India. It is called R2I, return to India. So they come back to India, they are taking care. I know of a particular case, there are so many cases, right?
Yeah.
I know of a particular case wherein the person came here, he struggled to take his parents back to the US. They said no, they will not come. So he quit his job. He was here until they passed away peacefully. Then he had nothing to do here. Therefore, he went back, and based on my past interview on the same topic, he offered me a big piece of land outside of Chennai for me to start an old age home. I said no, I don't have skills in that. You might have to speak with others on this. People, wherever they may be, they are Indians. They have that kind of affinity to Bharat.
Correct.
They are culturally associated. Okay, but what they don't know or what they are not able to do, given the global uncertainties, is that when do they say it is? When do I draw a line? How much more is enough? How much is enough? They are not able to take one call. By the time they want to take a call, their children need them. Right? I would request, right? Be there as long as your children need you. Once they are independent, please come back. Take care of this, your parents. because they will probably in 75, 80, 90, whatever. Ensure that their things are done. Then go back if you have to. I'm not asking you to go back. If you need to,
Go back.
right? You might be an US citizen. You might be an UK citizen. You might be anything. You might hold an OCA card. You are a second class citizen.
Definitely. Whatever it is, it's a homeland.
You can change anything. You can't change your skin,
Correct.
right? But you are not treated like that here. A lot of things have to happen. It is
In
improving.
your article also you said, no sir, like if not you in US, somebody will can be replaced.
Absolutely, you are valued only as long as your access card to your company works.
Okay.
If your access card is removed, if your access to your computer systems are removed, you are a nobody unless you find another job. As simple as that.
So there are two. I want you to tell two things about this, sir. There are some parents still they want their kids to be in for abroad, whatever problem it is there, and the other thing is who refuse to come. So what is your?
The first case, you will have to only pity them
Okay.
because they don't know what they are aspiring for. They don't know what they're asking for. If the guy is going to be there forever, then these people are going to stare at the wall during their golden years. Or they may probably have to invent happiness in old age homes. That's it. They will have to pretend. In my article, I would have told, I am fine. When you ask them, how are you? As they say, I am fine, beta. That I am fine is a loaded
What?
statement.
Okay.
I am fine means what? I am existing. That's it. On the other case, when these guys are going to be there, when parents want them to come back and they are not willing to come back, in our Indian ethos, it is called as Mahapavam. Mahapavam. So they will have to face the music, and they will become 85 soon. They will have to face the music sooner or later,
Okay,
sometime
sir.
or the other.
So it's a very, very big topic and a lot of heart-touching incident has happened. The last and final of your views to the NRIs about.
I would only make it as a request. I am nobody to say you have to do this and that.
Definitely, sir.
I am simple, very simple. See, this problem is only for those NRIs who may be the citizens of other countries or may not be. They could be PRs and GC holders or whatever. If they are in the age group of 45 to 60, 65 in the US or somewhere, their parents are most likely to be in the age group of 75 to 85, 90. This age group alone is a problem
Okay.
because when these parents pass away, right, these guys don't even have to come here after the parents pass away, because by the time they pass away, these guys would be around 60, 65. They don't have anything here, they can go back. So this problem is going to be there. This elderly people being left alone and all that is going to be there for the next 15, 20 years. After that generation itself is wiped away, that this problem should probably not happen is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, right? So my request is, I'm not talking about the other guys who are in their age group of 25 to 40 and all that. They are just building their career. The guys who have already established themselves, whose children, for example, if the guy is around 45 to 65, their children would probably have already been married, or they might have had their own, options, work, environment, all that, right? So they can be independent. Your children can be independent, but there are people who are still dependent on you. Who are your parents who are in India, come back, take care of them, ensure their business is completed, go back if you have to, else stay here.
Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we can take the sir's request as a saying of Muhammad Prophet. You could able to see the heaven in mother's feet. So that is what the request he is also making to our viewers. Let us take his respect his request and be with the parents as much as possible. So with the trust process, we will end this show. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
the
Ramesh.
participation.
Thank you.